the 30% margin rate and also aspire to reach $5 billion in revenues. That's what the Lupin management told Shireen Bhan in a very rare and exclusive conversation. Take a look.
Our aspiration is still to get to $5 billion in revenues. That is truly the aspiration. But with all the investments that we have made so far as an organization, both organic as well as acquisitions in the last couple of years, and the changes in the marketplace that we have experienced with all the customer consolidation that's going on in the industry, when we look at the realities of the market, we believe based on the current investments, we have visibility to $3.5 billion. That doesn't mean we will stop there. We continue to look for other, growth opportunities.
Let me then ask you in terms of R&D investments, and you have said that R&D investments are likely to go up from 12 to about 12 to 15%. What is that going to mean as far as Lupin is concerned, and when is that finally going to start to kick in, from a revenue and a bottom line perspective for you?
So our R&D investment has ramped up over the last 5 years. 5 years ago it used to be the 7-8% level, and now this past year was 11-12% level. And you see the result of it. I mean, if you look at our growth over the last 5 years, it's because of our pipeline. The fact that we have invested into high barrier, more barriers to entry, therefore limited competition, higher margin potential pipeline. That's why you see the margin expansion that you see in our business over the last 5 years. So we very strongly believe that the investment that we are making today in R&D is going to yield results over the next 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
Otherwise, we wouldn't do it.
What kind of results?
We expect to continue our growth momentum as an organization from a revenue perspective. We expect to continue a margin expansion, as an organization based on the investments that we are making. So, the investments that we are making in R&D, I want to evolve our generic pipeline into complex generics. So areas of high barriers like inhalation, device-related area products, and biosimilars to a certain extent. A specialty pipeline, to help us grow our specialty business. I mean, those are the areas that we are investing, so which are very strategic to our business.
So what could the margins then look like 3 or 5 years down the line for you?
Well, we hope to be able to. I mean, we have been, if you look at all our quarters over the last few years, our margins at the highest have been at 30% level, and we'd like to be able to beat that 30% EBITDA margin.
Okay, that's Lupin. We'll take a quick break on that note. On the other side,